Howdy do yo, this is John, and today we are talking about Retribution, a new movie out on VOD right now. And in Retribution, it deals with this man who is trying to get his kids to school when all of a sudden a guy on the phone informs him there's a bomb underneath his seat. And in order for him to make sure nothing happens to him or his kids, he has to do what this man says, or else his kids die. Okay, so to get things started, first and foremost, there's not a lot I liked about the movie. If there's anything I can really kind of point towards that wasn't bad, obviously Liam Neeson, he's not a bad actor, and I don't think he did a bad job in this film. It's not one of his best performances, but I don't think he did a bad job. And also Nimrod Antal, I'm not kidding, that's his name. He directed this, and I do think that at times, he did a good job. There were some scenes that were actually a little bit on the suspenseful side, but it has to do with his direction. It has nothing to do with the writing, because unfortunately the writing in this film is atrocious. You've got a guy who cannot get off his seat, otherwise something bad will happen to his kids, but yet you don't do more with that premise. What he is forced to do is, it's really kind of like a boring sort of heistish situation that involves money transactions. Yeah, he cannot get out of that seat. So there's a lot they could have done, but they never went with it. They didn't have him just going fast and furious around the town or anything like that. They were just like, okay, just sit there. Also, the villain is not very good. The villain in this movie is just terrible. When you finally meet him, he just has these cliche, been done before sort of motives and whatnot. I don't know if they were trying to commentate on Wall Street or something like that. It kind of felt like it, but I'm not entirely certain. But if they were, that's been done before and done better. Not only that, but it just wasn't exactly that necessary. Also, one other thing. There ain't a lot of CGI in this movie, thankfully. It looked like most of the stuff they were doing was practical. What CGI was in it was pretty bad. Not even kidding, it was pretty bad. I wouldn't necessarily say it looked like a Sci-Fi Channel movie or a PS2 video game or anything like that. It was definitely like maybe PS3. In the end, Retribution, it's really bad. There were only a couple things I liked about the movie. That was it. The rest of the film, it's just really, really bad filmmaking. The story doesn't go the route it should go. It's boring. The villain is just cliched. Would I recommend this movie? The answer is no. I'm gonna give Retribution a 2. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Podetsky will return.